Hi, friends. We just left Roswell, and when I first pitched going to Roswell to Kristen, she didn't know what Roswell was. She didn't know why. I was like, "Yeah, let's go to Roswell."
Yeah, he was like, yeah, we'll pass by Roswell and like said it in a way that like I should know its significance, and I was like, I don't know what.
Yeah, I was like, "It's Roswell." Like, yeah, let's go to Roswell if it's on the way. And she was like, "What is that?" So after we watched a couple documentaries on like the alien activity in and around.
Watch them.
Oh yeah.
If you have any interest, what was the first one?
It's Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar.
I don't remember the full name, but just type in
Bob
Lazar.
Lazar on Netflix. It'll come up. And then the second one was
Unacknowledged.
Unacknowledged, and that one was on Hulu.
That was on Hulu. Yep.
Yeah. I think Unacknowledged had a longer name too, but if you just type that, I think you'll find it.
When we first rode into Roswell, I knew it wasn't a big city. I just didn't know what to expect going into it, but I personally loved how they truly leaned in, like the entire city leaned into the whole alien gimmick. It was really cool to see how all of the all the restaurants in and around town. There were a bunch of souvenir shops. Some of them were really awful. Some of them were real bad. But there was one we went to, I believe it was Hangar 209, 206.
I thought it was Hangar 51.
206. Whatever it is, I'll put it here. It's it was really cool. It's like a nice little hipster spot that we ended up getting some stuff from.
The shop owners were super nice too.
Yeah, they were super nice, super cool, and overall the whole town of Roswell, I was impressed with. It's nothing to call them about. It's nothing like we need to move here now, but we're not moving. But it was a nice pleasant surprise. Like when we first started our trip, I don't think either of us. You definitely didn't have Roswell in mind. I didn't have Roswell in mind until like a week ago, where I was looking at the map and was like, "Oh, we're cutting right by Roswell." But I think it was a pleasant little surprise, and I'm glad we went.
So we stayed outside of Roswell, probably like 30 minutes outside of the city. The place we stayed at was called Bottomless Lakes State Park. They had paid camping areas, but we found BLM land like right next to it, kind of, or it's like on the park land.
It was basically on the campus.
Yeah, it was right there. So we were able to stay for free, which is always a plus for us, because the more we save on camping sites, the more we can spend on food stuff. It was beautiful. 100%. If you're going to go to Roswell, you should definitely also go to Bottomless Lakes State Park.
So right now we're at Bottomless Lakes State Park, where we're staying for camping. We hit up Roswell yesterday, and now we're exploring the different parts of the park itself. Right now we're in this like a canyon-ish, like a baby canyon.
Baby canyon.
Yeah, like a baby canyon of this park over here.
It's so cool. Like, I've never seen. I know when we went to canyons in the Las Vegas area, we saw canyon type stuff, but I don't remember there being like crystal-like rocks and things, and there's just like all of these gorgeous rocks. I can't stop looking at them. Like, I don't know if
it's kind of in focus. There you go.
Yeah, but there's all these different ones. They're like reds and whites, and like they're just, I don't know what they are, but they're gorgeous, and they're like all over the place.
Very sparkly, very shiny.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Very cool checking out this little area of the park.
It felt safe, except for like hearing the coyotes, and we also heard cows, which obviously not scared of cows, but heard some coyotes. So as soon as it got dark, I was like, it's camper time.
Yeah, there was the guy from the souvenir shop we liked, he also told us a story as we were checking out. He was like, "Yeah, a couple months ago there was a mountain lion. I mean, this thing was huge. It was just hanging out in like that area where you guys are staying, and they found it because it was eating somebody's cat. It got hit by a car and its back legs were paralyzed, and they held it up, and this thing was massive. It was huge. But anyway, have a great rest of your day." And I was like, "Okay."
And we were still staying out there.
Yeah, we were still staying out there for another 2 nights. Yeah. So it's like, thanks for telling us about these gigantic mountain lions that are hanging out outside of our little Viking guy. But,
yes, and it was also very windy. I think the winds got up to like 16 miles an hour, which we do have a video of.
Did you hear that?
Thought maybe the walls of the little Viking were gonna rip off, but it held strong. And now we know we can withstand at least 60-mile-an-hour winds.
yeah. Yeah, it was a little scary there at first, but
We made it.
yeah, we made it. We survived. Overall, yeah, I think we really enjoyed Roswell. Would recommend stopping by for at least a day or two if you're taking a road trip and you're going through New Mexico, going through the area. Definitely check it out. There were some funny little alien type things all spread out, and some cool murals all throughout as well. So yeah, Roswell, thumbs up. Now we are on our way to Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Guadalupe Mountain.
It's Guadalupe Mountains.
Mountains?
National Park.
Which is in West Texas, where we'll be staying, and yeah, we'll be checking out the national park. It'll be the first time we're using our REI America the Beautiful Pass. Guadalupe Mountains National Park.
Also, we discovered this dips into a part of Texas that it goes back to Central Time. So,
Yep. So
yay for time zones.
we were in Mountain Time, and we just crossed the border now,
Yes,
and now we are in Central Time. So that's nice and confusing. So,
very nice.
so yeah, next video should be at Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and it should be a fun time.